We're going to discuss 15 psychological facts about love that will amaze you. Psychology is the scientific study of the human mind and behavior. Certain mental health problems and behaviors are intensified by the presence of love in a person's life. Numerous individuals are victims of ignorance, despite the fact that love, as found by a psychologist, has less to do with sentiments and is more of a decision. These facts about love will assist you in better understanding it, enabling you to recognize when you're in love and how to maintain it. Additionally, it highlights the difference between love and feeling. Let's begin! Number 15. According to some psychologists, people develop feelings for those who treated them very well when they are much younger. According to some psychologists, people gravitate toward the types of people who treated them well as youngsters. You may be drawn to a lady because someone with familiar features and personality treated you well as a child. Number 14. When the brain perceives that you are in love, it creates less serotonin. Serotonin is a neurotransmitter that is involved in the regulation of emotions, such as sadness and anxiety. Due to the persistent joy that overwhelms the heart when a person is in love, the brain produces less of this type of neurotransmitter. Joy contributes to the decrease in serotonin production. Number 13. A long-distance relationship might be detrimental to one's health. Additionally, it has been demonstrated that maintaining a long-distance relationship is detrimental. It's natural to have worries, even nightmares about leaving a relationship if the other person isn't behaving as you like. Number 12. Happiness is contagious, especially when it comes from someone you care about. If you are upset and come into contact with a person you love, you may immediately contract happiness. When the person you care about is joyful, it may assist to lift you out of melancholy and infuse you with happiness. Numerous studies have shown that cuddling and intimacy with someone you care about can help alleviate tension and concern. Spending quality time with someone you care about can help alleviate tension and concern in your life, according to some studies. Love has an uncanny ability to generate confidence and hope in those who are involved. It is possible that simply being in the person's presence is energizing. Number 10. Attempting to ignore the person you love may be futile. Attempting to identify someone you've never met is one of the most energy-draining activities you can do. The similar phenomenon occurs when you attempt to avoid someone you care about. Your mind is attracted to that person and will keep you close at all times. Number 9. When a woman falls in love, her mind fantasizes a lot, whereas a man's thinking is extremely reasonable. Women are more emotional than men when it comes to love. Emotions have a greater influence on the human psyche than rationality does. They are willing to take a chance on anything based on a gut instinct, regardless of the risk or the safety of the scenario. Women are motivated primarily by their emotions. In the feminine psyche, emotion takes precedence over reasoning and facts. Unless she has a choleric temperament, the lady will act and fight for her emotions over logic. This helps to explain why most mothers are so merciless in defending their infants. On the other hand, most men have an extremely logical mentality. Men devote much time and attention to research before embarking on a journey. Males, unlike females, are willing to withdraw if the circumstance is not good. Number 8. Psychological study has demonstrated that sweaty palms, reliance, and stomach butterflies associated with the early stages of love do not persist long. During the early phases of love, many fantasies are considered to be genuine. Seeing no flaws in your relationship, viewing your partner as an excellent match for you, accepting your partner's errors, and so on. These are fancies that occur as a result of the acceleration associated with the early stages of love. It inhibits one's capacity for discernment and decision-making. According to the study, these attitudes may last for up to 2 years. The majority of marriages last less than 2 years because the adrenaline wears off sooner than anticipated. Establishing a relationship based on these emotions is perilous, as emotions might vanish at any point, leaving you free to make sound judgments. Number 7. A broken heart is a psychological study of the heart state that occurs when love is not reciprocal. Psychological research has established the idea of heartbreak. Individuals enjoy sharing their heartbreak stories. It is caused by the breakdown of a relationship or partnership. Even if the union or partnership has ended, this does not indicate they are no longer in love with one another. Often, one party is still in love with the other, which is why expressions such as "my spouse ruined my heart" are used. When the psychologist discovers that the heart experiences heartbreak, he is astonished. When someone betrays someone they care about, a section of the heart, called the coronary, suffers damage, resulting in anguish throughout the body. If the individual continues to nurse the pain, it may develop into a more significant health problem. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel for future updates. Number 6. Research has shown that the same chemical released into the body when someone becomes addicted to any substance is also present to a degree when someone falls in love. This is a remarkable discovery that many people associate addiction with bad aspects, but fail to perceive it in a different light. Addictions can be beneficial or detrimental, depending on the object of the preoccupation. Addiction is comparable to romantic love. The pleasure experienced during the early phases of love is caused by a chemical released by the brain. It is the same chemical that is released when someone develops an addiction to anything. The chemical contributes to the perpetuation of addiction and joy. Number 5. When men fall in love, they are easy to foresee. The natural quality of a guy is to be in power. They view themselves as the union's defenders and protectors. This is true when guys insist on paying the expenses on trips with the women. Additionally, they assist with more complex activities around the house, such as relocating the bed or cupboard. Anything that stops a man from carrying out this obligation in a union may contribute to his depression. Number 4. While flirts are infatuated with physical appearances, those seeking a long-term relationship are drawn to the face. While the aforementioned fact is still being investigated, it contains elements of truth. Flirts are often males who are unprepared for a long-term relationship. They may date numerous women and be in no way committed to any of them. According to some psychologists, these so-called flirts are more concerned with a woman's physical attractiveness. They are preoccupied with the S word and focus on auxiliary areas such as the breast. While their partners may mistake it for love, these individuals are not in love. Rather, they are motivated by their need for the S word. Number 3. Ladies in love are extremely self-conscious and sensitive about their appearance. Ladies are naturally obsessed with appearance and receiving compliments on it. When they fall in love, everything changes. Adolescents and early adults are at their most attractive, and they appear more appealing than at any point in their lives. When a young lady falls in love, she becomes too concerned with her beauty in relation to the person with whom she believes she is in love. As a result, they anticipate receiving the individual's compliments. Number 2. Love is a decision-making process, not an emotional one. The exhilaration associated with love is transient. According to statistics, one of the reasons that so many marriages end in divorce is that the parties have developed a dependence on joy. They married as a result of the emotions that love instills in them. People are blind to their partner's shortcomings during this time. They promote really harmful behavior, and their excitement may cloud their judgment, preventing them from recognizing their partner's errors. When the experience subsides, what remains are the individual's volition and conscious behavior. This is the point at which love may manifest. According to some psychologists, love is a choice rather than an emotion. It is a choice to remain loyal to someone despite their flaws and unusual behavior. Your mind is free of any emotions that can cloud your judgment during this period. You can either adore the individual or find reasons not to. Number 1. Attraction does not always imply love. The fact that you have a connection with someone and spend quality time with them does not mean that you or they are in love. While you and your partner may be compatible, you may experience mutual sentiments only as friends and close co-workers, rather than as intimate partners to the point of falling in love. The majority of people misunderstand what it means to be in love. Despite the fact that love fosters intimacy and is occasionally associated with attraction and compatibility, Care is advised. A person can choose to create and nurture a misleading attraction to another person. What are your thoughts about our video? Please tell us in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you can get notified whenever we upload a video. Thanks for your time.